Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another installment of Techopolis 3. I'm Katiana. Yes, we are back 2 nights in a row. Breaking news. Hello, John. Hello, Calix. Hello, Nedved. How are you guys doing? We are back, and look at that. The AE2 system has a terminal. Bum, bum, bum. Hello, District. No one can make fun of me now. I technically have AE2 up. I can't do anything with it, but I have it. We're happy with that much. We have it up. Yes. I have an AE2 system behind me. Run, run, run! This is as far as we got last night. Is we got it up. It is powered. After the stream, I went ahead and got the crafting terminal plugged in, and it is attached to my entangled block, so it is linked to my bulk storage. I don't have it plugged into my junk storage, the junk drawer of other stuff and all the other miscellaneous blocks and stuff that I have scattered all over the place, but I at least have the bulk storage is here and available for crafting use. And I don't have it hooked up to any machines or anything like that for crafting, but I at least have it up, which I will take up. Hello, AV Navy, my dear. It is good to see you. Yes, things are going well. Yes, I started early enough that you're actually awake. Woohoo! I ate my dinner so fast. So, we have so many things and stuffs to do. This is being loud, as it is wont to do, but it is producing gold for us. We have our one-dimensional emerald ore, so we need to set up one of these to produce emeralds. And then we need to get the things and the stuffs to get a dimensional osmium ore and a dimensional uranium ore, which is the start of reactors. Is uranium dust, uranium ingots, uranium ore, dimensional, this sort of stuff. And then we have to make graphite bars and steel casing so we can make reactors casing. This is all leading us down the path of making reactors, which is the oh so much fun of making cyanite and plutonium and lutecrite and radiculite and ionite and platinum. Ooh, platinum. Which, of course, District is already making platinum because he has platinum, dimensional platinum. So many things and stuffs in the reactor column. But we need the cyanite to open up the model framework for HNN, which a lot of stuff can be done once we get into HNN because we'll be able to make ender pearls, do a lot of stuff in AE2 with ender pearls, such as getting our wireless going. Yeah. Look at all the things and stuff that come with reactors. Cyanite and plutonium and lutecrite and radiculite and ionite and then platinum. Bleh. It's a lot of fun stuff. But I need to get that setup going for uranium and for osmium as well as emerald. So that's 3 more lovely setups with all the mechanism machines. It's going to be a bit of a pain. I need to see what is upstairs from here to see if I can blow out those ceilings. So I'm going to run upstairs and then head for that corner. Yeah, there is nothing here in this corner. This is just a dead wall. And then we have this machine here. So the back corner here, this can all come out. And the floor has to be here. But we could wall share the tops of those blocks, the multi-blocks. We could wall share those with the floor and the ceiling. So the ceiling of the bottom one with the floor of the top one to help reduce how many resources we need. And then bounce some resources around to a mechanism lineup. Because this top is the same as that top. So if I took that ceiling off, I could use this top and this top to be the base of the next machine. And have it spit out the resources. And then I could just run the lines of machines like right along here. All I'd have to do then is send the resources down to connect to the start of the chain. That would at least cut down on one row of reinforced machine casings that I need to make for 2 of the machines. I'd still have to make one of them independently, but it would help, right? Every little bit counts, because there's a lot of these we have to make. A lot of these. Not looking forward to making massive amounts of these. But I think we can at least make a dent in this one and get these 3 up and running, and then we'll see how much material we have if we can make 3 lines of the machines for processing it. The emerald ore, I don't think needs as many machines for processing, because like it doesn't need to be, I don't think it necessarily needs to be smelted the same at the end or something. We'll have to look at it. But let's see, how do we get the uranium dust? Any crystals with an elite ingot is 4 of them. Or raw uranium or uranium ingots, which obviously I don't have those. It has to be the arc furnace, which I have an arc furnace, but I have to use some type of crystal, which we could do that. We could, let's see, it would be here. We would need to, no, here. We would need to turn that off. So we are stopping gold production. temporarily to work on making uranium. I have got a lot of gold, so it's okay if we detour this. Do I have a barrel that I can detour? I do. Okay. Let's put this barrel on top. It will export to the barrel. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to put you in there for now. And then we need... What are you out of again? My osmium rods, which that makes sense. Okay, so if I take these gold crystals to the arc furnace, 64 divided by 4 is 116. So that would be 16 elite technium nuggets, yes? So that would be a couple of you. Because I don't want to take all of my elite ingots and break them down for uranium, because I have the feeling we're going to need some of them for some other things. So let's just make a starter pile of uranium, because I only am going to need enough to make the dimensional ore. Hello? Oh, I'm in the wrong place. I don't have flight here. I would like... all the lightning. Very, very frightening me. Why is the weather so darn loud in this pack? Goodness gracious. I know, but I'm afraid of getting struck by it. That's right. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Oh, it did work. It just took a little time to do. Phew. Oh, no, it finished. I'm not sure if the muting actually worked, JC. It was still really loud. Goodness gracious, I cannot believe how loud that lightning was. That was ridiculous. Oh my goodness. Okay. It does work. All right. All right, so we have uranium dust. Now, to make uranium ore, it takes 12 dust to make 1. Whee! And I need 8 of them to make, like, 8. We're gonna need a lot more. Like, that's a lot more. I can cook one of these to get the ingot, which I can just turn around and crush that again to get the dust back, right? Yes. Yeah, we're not going into a nuclear reactor yet. Thank you. Oof. This is a lot. Okay, run over here to the crusher, throw that in there, get my dust right back. Okay. So now the dust in the combiner, that's going to be 4, 5. Well, that's 5 of the 8. I'm in better shape than I thought. Where's my combiner? Here. This isn't so bad. We're going to get the grindy part out of the way of making the dimensional ore pieces we need. And then we'll start the really grindy part of making the frames. I also need to make another axe so that I can tear that floor apart. Okay, so there's 4 and 5. There is the class 4 uranium ore. Okay, so we need a little bit more of this, which means we're going to need then we've already got enough, because if I made 5 out of the first batch. Never mind, I can turn that back on. But I might need these for something else later. We'll just... if I do, I will... Oh, I can't put them back in. Never mind. Let those... Oh no, what am I doing? There. So this made me 5 with some left over. Another one will make me 5 with some left over. That's 10, and I only actually needed 8. We will be good to go. So I need to get some more nuggies. So grab 2 more of you and do this. Okay. We'll go see if the mute worked now. Do another batch. Is there another sound I needed to mute? I've muted 2 different things. I did all of them, it takes all of these. Let's just do half of them. Okay, it did work. Excellent. Phew. We won't be blasted out of the water with all of that lightning and thunder anymore. I'm relieved. Okay. So there is... Oops. So there's 2 more. That puts us at 7. Oh, we're done. Oh, well, look at me, math good. I mathed very good. The accountant mathed good in her head. Woohoo! And now we're going back to the combiner. So then those go in there. Sweet, 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 sweet. Okay, so now this is going to go into the dimensional infuser for just a second and give us our dimensional ore for uranium, which is going to then give us infinite uranium, which is just a lovely thing to have. Come in here, we're going to say hello, pardon me, thank you so much, please give me infinite uranium. Thank you ever so much. Bing. Okay, infinite uranium, so we're going to come over here, and you're there, and there is infinite uranium, so that, and that, and that, and that. Okay. So now let's look at doing the same thing for osmium. If we want to have a dimensional osmium, we need 16. So we're going to need double the amount of what we needed for uranium. We're going to need 16 of them. Which 16 times 12 is a very big number. Calculator. 16 times 12 is 192. 192 osmium dust. So I either have to crush ingots, crush dust, crush raw osmium if I had it, enrich raw osmium if I had it. There is no recipe for that, sadly. I have no way of making the raw osmium. Okay. So we're back to our existing method for making osmium. But if we use all of our osmium to make that, I won't have osmium to do anything else. I have 102. So I would need to make 90 osmium, have no other osmium. Ooh, question. Did we have any osmium ore that got mined already? This is a good question. We have tin, coal, iron, copper, zinc, nether, pink. Oh, how did we not grab any osmium yet? Oh, there's 3. Boom! Maybe there's some more hiding in here that Grinch had grabbed along the way. There's 3 of our 16. I had been trying to grab all of the ores. So like zinc ore, I already have 46 zinc ore. But it doesn't make the dimensional, so that doesn't do me any good. But like copper ore, I've got 5. Iron, I have 9. Coal, I have 10. Tin, so I've got some. I have been trying to collect them all in one place. Just in an attempt to organize all of the stuff and things. And we just keep getting more stuff and things. Which is not a bad thing because, you know, we always need more stuff and things. Always. Always need more stuff and things. It's just I don't know what all is over here because I never come over to the old storage system to look at anything. I'm glad I came and looked because that was 3 less that I won't have to make now. And so that's minus 12 minus 12 minus 12. So now I only need to make 156. I'm double checking because it's possible I missed some. I don't trust my own eyes sometimes. There's ender ore. Oh! Oh, and it takes 8 ender ore to make the dimensional one. We can do that one right now. Sweet! Good job, Grinch, on that one. That's awesome. See, so when the game told us at the beginning that the ores wouldn't be useful for anything, the game lied. It is useful for things. You just don't know it yet. Like, here's fluorite. That one isn't useful for anything. But some of these other ones are. Okay. I don't have any aluminum here. So the process for making the osmium, it's a journey to make the osmium. So to make an osmium ingot, we need the osmium dust. We can make it with aluminum dust. Make this dirty osmium dust with aluminum dust. using this manufactured osmium in a metallurgic infuser. So that's what I've been doing. And that is used with aluminum dust. So we need to crush the living daylights out of a whole lot of aluminum, which I can do because I have a whole lot of aluminum. Okay, so let's go over here and we'll start by crushing and it starts cranking out the aluminum dust, which is what we want. So it's going to crush out the aluminum dust. The aluminum dust needs to get put in with not that one, not that one. Manufactured osmium blueprint. So we need to put that one up there and bring that one down here. Okay. Get the first stack. Boom. You are coming over here. And blink. Now this will go a lot faster. Than it used to. Which is to say, it's still slow, but it's faster than it used to be. Which will take... I don't think I have aluminum dust in any of my bags. No, I do not. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad we found 3 osmium. That's great. Now, what District did is he plopped down digital miners and just mined up all of the ores that he needed to make his stuff. Which is certainly an option. I have not made a digital miner yet. I need 4 of them to make the Ultimine blueprint so I can get my miner certificate. But since I'm not mining, I'm not really in a hurry to get my Ultimine unlocked. It's more of a that'd be nice to have than a I have to have. These are at 4 to 1 of these. So not the greatest of ratios. But I'm doing 2 of these into here. And then we should get two of these I need to do light reading in the Techopolis guide on AE2 about how to set up storage so I can bring like all of this stuff, because it's putting things over here and it's like just messing things up. So I need to clean this storage up, and it's like it might be easier just to move it along with the contents over there. And there are diamond chests in here, so maybe it'd be better to set up a storeroom of diamond chests and take all of this like loose storage over there, and then bulk items add to my bulk items over here, and then hook them both up to my AE2 system. Oh, John. I'm gonna have like the dirtiest, most ridiculous system in the world. Of course, the storage system we had in the last pack we played was almost entirely made in barrels. We just had barrels connected via. See, I'm intimidated by digital storage because of all of the whatever it's called that you have to put on the discs. There's a word. Ridiculous system is perfect. Make it out of ridiculum or whatever it is. Our storage system was lovely, and it did the job it was designed to do. Problem we had is when you hooked it up to the refined storage system, it wasn't smart enough to know to put bulk storage in one place and one of items in the other place. And once you started crafting, it wanted to put everything on the drives, and the drives would fill up. But you couldn't craft and not use the drives, because then you would fill your barrels up with the one-of items. It got to be just extremely messy. Partition the word. That's the word I was looking for. You don't have to partition the drives if that's what you mean. It's just an option. See, but if you don't manage your drives, I think the drives get out of control. And then you end up with like a billion drives, and I'm not sure that's necessarily good drive management either. I'm just going to end up with a mess. I know whatever I do with AE2, it's absolutely... See? John says they absolutely can be. John concurs here. And we're just getting more and more aluminum dust, and I'm loving it. This is great. This is what we want. You just keep going. Man, even at fast state, this is slow. That one actually goes there. All of the aluminum is in the crusher, so it is a crushing away. I think it's got to be close to done now. The power is stabilizing. It's not all drained down to nothing, so I think it's got to be close to done. Nope, it's still going. Got another stack to go. Okay. Two more. When that one finishes, I'm going to put one more stack in and then take these 4 and go process them into osmium. Alright, I'm going to put you in there. And then that's going to be 32. And then we'll go make this one that Grinch provided for us. Alright, there's 32. So I have this set up at the mansion. Oh, now the ender ore, that'll give us ender pearls too, won't it? Won't it? Ah! Hello. You scared me. Oh. There, sir, there's 45,000 diamonds. You don't need them? It's 45,000 diamonds. You don't need them. Are you being, you're Santa Clausing diamonds? You have 1,000,000 diamonds. Sir. 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 Have you ever thought you may be overproducing a bit? Just a bit. A bit. Nah, never. Oh, jeez. Just a bit. You need it all. Well, then why are you giving away 45,000 diamonds? You need it all. You wouldn't be giving away 45,000 diamonds. This logic does not compute. Yeah, JC, stop scaring Cat who's scared AV Navy. Alright, got another one down. Boom. Okay, so now this is... Alright, I'm going to take that emerald out so I can put the ender ore in. That gets us 3 more. See, that's going to make molten cheese. Oh no. Dimensional ender ore, when mixed with molten cheese, gets us cheesium ore. Okay. But when we mix it with sulfuric acid, it gets us dirty ender slurry, which then makes clean ender slurry, which then makes ender crystals, which then makes ender shards, which then makes ender clumps, which then makes ender dust. Which then makes ender pearls! Yes! Awesome! We can now make ender pearls! Exciting, very exciting, very, very exciting. Okay, good job. I gotta put some more of this stuff away. I'm getting full. Alright. Here, we'll put you in there. And we'll drop off the interface and our collection of Certus quartz in here. And we collect some black quartz in here. You finished Stay Night and it was so good. Oh. If I get a Crunchyroll subscription, you won't see me for 2 months because I'll be watching anime. And like that's all I'll watch. Because there will be so many I'll want to see. Okay. So now I can put this in here. Boop. And then I can put these in here. Beep. now that you're where are you standing in the corner? Oh, there's JC standing in the corner because AV Navy said so. There you go, AV Navy. Time out. 2 minutes. AV Navy, you timing him? Okay, so we have the metallurgic infuser, which is now packed full of manufactured osmium, processing our aluminum dust. That's going to kick over to here into this basic enriching factory. That's going to kick them out over here, and that's going to go ahead and process over to... Oh! Actually, no. Here. No. Let's see. Here. Turn this to eject items off. Because that's going to smelt, or that's going to enrich it and hold it as dust. And we need it to be dust. Right? Yes. We need osmium dust to make our osmium ore. So if we just stop the process right here, we don't need to touch our osmium ingots that we already have. Winning! We'll just let this run and accumulate the osmium dust here. But this over here is going very slow. And that's because it has no upgrades. Oh dear God, what am I doing with my life? Hey, why don't we go make some upgrades? That sounds like a wonderful idea. Of course, part of that problem is I do need to use some of this osmium to do that with. The irony. I am going to need to take that and crush it to get osmium dust to make the speed upgrades to make the machine faster to make osmium dust. JC is still in the corner. He has not left. Did you come over to tour the mansion? My ever-growing collection of mansions. Just to say hi? That's cool. I love the fact that we're playing on the same server again. I miss that so much. While it was a very fun experiment doing things with our separate dimensions connected with the lobby that we've done in the previous couple of seasons, it's definitely nice having everybody on one world where we can easily bounce back and forth to each other's bases to visit and go shopping. And JC's going to go have ice cream. JC's so lucky he gets ice cream. And we need gold dust. So we're gonna get a block of gold and turn it into ingots and put the rest away. And we can also take these and put them back into ingot form, put them away. I should put these away. Again, I might be able to use those later. We will see. It is a slow process. Doot, doot. Doot. Oh. You're full, aren't you? Yes. Pull that back up. This is very much a cat stream, very manual, running around, not that much automation. Which is ironic in a pack dedicated to automation. The previous pack broke me, and I fell into this one. Don't get me wrong, I had fun playing all the mods 9, and we met most of our goals. We made the star, and we got very deep in Greg Tech despite using refined storage, which, all things considered, we'll take that. But dear God, never do a Greg Tech pack using refined storage. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Worst mistake ever. I bet I have no upgrades in a whole lot of these machines. That wouldn't surprise me because when I put all of this stuff together, I didn't have gold yet. And I haven't had time to play much to come back and fill in the upgrades that were missing. We will get it now, though. I have plenty of these. I'm stocked up on that. Alright, so we can do this and this, and then go boop, 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 boop. There's 16 speed upgrades. That's a good start there. Now for the energy upgrades, we're going to need the gold dust. Do you have upgrade? No. Here. Can you please go faster? Well, it's a little faster. Come on. You can do it, game. I believe in you. I won't need these osmium making machines much longer. This setup will be able to be disassembled and I can use the machines for other things. I just need them long enough to make the dimensional. Okay, Start that. Okay. Use. Here. We'll go boom, 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 and boom. Apparently I was a little too click happy. Okay, so over here. Let's do. Okay, can you handle? If I max you out, energy's stable for now. You're just kicking him out. Okay, and the number I need here is 156. Aye! You're supposed to stay in the corner. Goofball. What do you mean wasn't you? You're the only one here. Unless there's an invisible district here. Uh-huh. And I don't see a district on the map. You're too busy setting up ore processing. That's what we're trying to do too. He came back from his ice cream. Okay, so there's 128. 156. Almost there. We can actually go in here and go boop. We're gonna need those reinforced casings. Reinforced casings. These lovely things. Oh, lovely. Yes. So the wooden scaffolding, the dimensional dust, and the obsidiglow ingots. Okay, are you really off, or do you just think you're off? This time I think he's really off. Thank you for visiting, JC, and thank you for the present. I dare say I can find a use for 45,000 diamonds. I'm pretty sure I'll find a use for it. Okay, I think I can turn that on again so that I start making osmium ingots. Put the next batch in here. Those should be helpful with making some disk drives. Oh, your delivery makes more sense now. I believe his 2 minutes are done, although he did sneak out to swat at me once. He is a very sneaky person in timeout. We need 16. We're at... Oh no! 3 of them are osmium and mechanism. And 10 of them are all the ores. Oh, so I won't be able to use these after all. It requires all the ores, and this is the mechanism kind. And you can't switch them between the two. Drat! It's fine. I think I have enough to make the additional 6. You ate an entire ice cream cone while you were in timeout? Somehow that doesn't seem to make it sound like you were time-outing very well if you were eating ice cream. And also, yes, looking back on chat, we should always expect the unexpected in a pack. One more. Okay. So I can take the leftover dust and add it to smeltery, so we'll get more ingots. I guess we'll leave this and this here for now. And then we need to run these back here. Man, I was so excited about having those 3 extras, and it turns out they weren't helpful after all. Oh well. We were able to make it. There is our dimensional osmium ore. Okay, so now we have emerald, uranium, ender, and osmium. So I have 4 more setups I need to make here. I'm gonna need some space. I'm gonna put that in there, put these 2 in here. I'm gonna need... How are we gonna do this? Why does it have nickel dust in the... Oh, I remember why. Okay. I don't think I have any wood in here. Okay, let's put these upgrades that I have left over in that one up. That one's caught back up with flint, so that's good. Nobody else seems to be having problems with energy, so... I need to get a couple of sticks. I need a couple of axes so I can break open this ceiling. Time to do some demo. Best part about using a woodland mansion is you don't have to do as much construction because you're using an existing structure. So that's a good thing. But remodeling is a bit of work. But I like it. So I want to be able to should be able to just go right up through the floor. And if we clear the blocks from these windows, that'll provide some natural lighting. Let's take these off. That should be plenty of space there. Actually, let me have this. Let me make some. Just like a little archway in between here. Because this line here can stay. Right? Then this one. Where's the corner at? Right here. Demolishing Woodland Mansion. I'm gonna go ahead and take this all down. Dropped a torch. I'm going to put this down. There. Do. Letting in all this lovely light. Because we'll need to run some cables between No, maybe we can. I just have to move it. I have to move it in one. Gonna have an arch. It has to be right there, and then like here. Here, then we can fill in there so it's solid. Then this should be solid coming up. Oh no, well, it wouldn't be able to do that because it's sharing the infuser. If I put the infuser here with the multi-block on top, is it going to be confused? I've only tried sharing side by side. I haven't tried stacking top and bottom. Oh, you don't think you can share top to bottom? Right. I wonder if it's where. no swing down. That's it. I know it talked about sharing sides somewhere. I remember reading it. Was it when we did the miners? Oh, I know I remember reading these. Most structures can share frames. Frames. Like, I bet these could share side by side these because this and this is identical. Which it didn't even occur to me when I built these to do that. And like if I did that and I put the infuser they can share, but then you cannot use the placer. Oh. Okay. So I've got more Obsidiglow. I don't think that's going to be enough Obsidiglow. It's enough to at least get us started. And then I've got, is that all the dimensional dust I have? Ugh. This is not going to be anywhere near enough dimensional dust. I think I only had, I could have sworn I had One, two's. Okay. And then we need wooden scaffolding. So, wooden scaffolding, which is going to be wooden gears. Wow! Why are you being so crazy? Okay, I'm obviously forgetting how to do this. Used to be if you held shift, it would take all of the items in and put them into the crafting window, and it's obviously not doing that, which is really annoying me. Okay, wooden scaffolding. You there, 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 there. Okay, take those out. I need more steaks. Here. All right, so let's start with you, and you. That will be a start. Now, we need a dimensional infuser. This one. Oh, we're going to need 6 of those back. Ah! Glad I realized that before I used them all. Diamond gear and 2 ultimate control circuits. Diamond gear. Come over here, and it is 2 of you, 2 of you, 2 of you to make the elite. I'm gonna need atomic alloy, which I don't have any, so we'll make some of those. We're gonna need a bunch of diamond gears. Do we have any diamond gears in our storage system over here? We, of course, do not. It's fine. just make a bunch. Downside is not being able to use the placer. Which means I have to manually place the blocks correctly myself. Which is dicey at best. But we'll give it a go. Okay. I don't think I have any obsidiglow over here. I do not. I definitely do not have any teleportation cores over here. I do not. And I don't think I have... No. Oh. I should see if I have any... I have a glowstone. I have no refined obsidian. Okay. We might have to make a whole bunch of resources if we're going to make many, many, many of these things. Or we're going to have to segue into figuring out how to make this thing craft things for us because, oh, I'm not sure I remember how to do it. Okay, we need more teleportation cores to make more of these. That's done. And that's done. Now I need the teleportation cores, which is going to be nugs, calculation processors, 1, 2. These go in here. It's going to be 2 of you and 2 of you and 2 of you. And then I'm going to need 1 of you to make more nugs. To make... Oh, I need 2 more of those. Because of course I do. Which means I'm going to need more of you. Oh, my bad. Husker women lost again. Darn it. 2 of those. Those come over here. Those go in there. And then the refined obsidian. Looks like that's ready to be topped off with a little bit more of that. Oh, gotta grab these. There's one of those. Okay, so now the dimensional infuser, which I should add that because we're going to need a lot of those. stone and the stone gears are in this storage system as opposed to the other storage system. Yeah. Oh no, there's just steel gears. My bad. It's fine. I made a bulk amount of steel. We're good on steel. John, Megacycle with the hydrate. Thank you. I need a pedometer on my character because my character runs a lot. Alright, there is our first dimensional infuser. Okay. No! I wanted the ore one. I made the wrong one. Gosh darn it. I wanted the dimensional ore extractor. Brr. Hashtag I feel stupid. Now I gotta do that whole thing over again. Duh. It's fine. Might need that dimensional infuser or the dimensional infuser. We might need it in the future. You never know. Okay, throw those in there. I can't believe I did that. Two of those, two of those, two of those. Oh, I'm so frustrated with myself. These darn things have the same name. I get confused. I need diamonds. Oh, look how convenient. One more. Oh no, I don't have any Siglo. Eek. Oh, I do have some. Oh man, I was gonna freak out. Oh man. Okay. Two of you, two of you, two of you. Let's go. Okay. Now I need 4-dimensional dust, which is this one getting crushed. I can't believe I made the wrong one. any two ores, which we've got gold for days. So I should just keep a thing of gold up here so I have some available for crafting. So we will do that. Okay, so then I need 2 atomic disassemblers. 2 more of these. Okay, I'm gonna need another stack of you. And we'll put more of you in there. And 2 more of these. I do not have any more refined obsidian made. Do I have any completed in here? No. So we're gonna need more obsidian. Osmium. So let us restock the osmium, and we'll put do I have to make more of Citaglow? Let's just keep 4 back. Okay. Here, here, here. 1. 1. 1. There. Dimensional ore extractor. I made the right thing that time. I feel better. Yes, this is the one that is glass. Okay. For duplicating dimensional ores. This is the one we want. So this one to use. So for each one of these is 43 reinforced machine casings, 26 quartz glass, and then 1 ore, which we have the ores. The quartz glass is I can make with Certus quartz dust, which I have Certus quartz coming out of my ears at the moment, so we can come over here and squish you. Now, I need to do the math on if I stack these. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so if I'm reusing the top, that's 43 minus 16. I had to get a calculator. 43 minus 16 is 27. So I only need 27 reinforced machine casings and 26 quartz glass to make each one. And of course, I'm just short. Because of course I am. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, we're going to take you and you out for a moment because we're going to need to put refined obsidian ingots and the glowstone ingots back in there to make more obsidiglow in a moment. We're also going to need more glass. We're going to need more glass. Let's go back to the starter village and I'm going to go grab some glass, which fortunately we have glass on hand. So we don't have glass. I'm going to put gold ingots here. Now that there's gold ingots in a locked drawer, I'll be able to put gold into my bulk storage without it being an issue. That'll make it easier on my crafting. Okay. This way. Grab some of these. Perfect. Alright. I don't need all of them right away, so let's just grab... Actually, not even that many. Let's do 3 and 3. And then grab me some of that. And my quartz glass. Boom. Boom. 32. That is enough. Perfect. Okay. There might have even been a couple there. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to put that in there. And oh, you filled up already because of course you did. Of course you did. That's okay. I can keep you in here for now. It is all good. Why do I have polished andesite in here? Oh, probably from when I was cleaning out one of the rooms, and I just haven't emptied them out here yet. Okay, so there's some more obsidiglow. Okay, Now I need more dimensional dust. So now we're going to need to make more teleportation cores. So then we should hopefully have more of you. Those in there. Sounds good, JC. I only have one. Oh, I only need one because I make 4 each. That should be fine. 2. Here, here. Oh, I put them away. Come back. I need you. Here, 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 here. This goes in the crusher. Grab more of those. Grab these. Now back to here. And we put you, and you, and you. So now here's the question. Would is it worth the resource savings to move this one over 2 blocks to get the wall sharing? It would be easy enough for me to extend the power because the power is going right underneath there. So all I'd be doing is connecting it 2 sooner. Was there something I had to do to dismantle these special? They can be collected with a wrench. Item drops in world, destroys target block. Right click on block item. And an engineer's hammer counts. Careful, I don't want to lose any. by 3 of glass with a dimensional ore in the middle. Can I pick this up with a... How do I pick this up? Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we're going to move... So now, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll reset the power in a moment. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then okay, the bottom part is hollow. So this part here down here is empty. I'm just going to put a block there so I have something to build my glass thing on. And then it's going to be that. Ooh! Just had a thought. We have so much gold already. This is going to process all that gold out, right? Why don't we just change this? To processing osmium. Eventually, it'll process all of this. Oh, but it might not, because if this is not an even number... It might not be a good idea to change it. The ender pearls would be really good to have too, though. Okay, I'm gonna put it back as gold for now because I need to make sure that it's working. But I may change it out from being gold because I have so much gold right now. And I'm like, how much more gold do I really need? I mean, you know, JC has 1,000,000 diamonds. Does he really need 1,000,000 diamonds? Is that not really overkill at this point? Okay. So then we're gonna have this going up. And this going over. And this going up. Oops. Wrench. One more. This going over. This going over. That. Okay. Then if I put this down here, it's going to need power. And I can just do this. And connect the power. And it's running. Okay. And then we just need to connect it. Like that. Like that. Okay, so this one is back up and running. So now the question is, can I set up a second one on top to produce something else? Alright, now I've moved this. Okay. This is where things are going to get interesting. Alright, so bottom row, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and then a top row. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that is the connection of all of that part. Then we can put a block there, because the block of wood I put underneath there to build on top of didn't disrupt this one from running. So this one here putting a block there should not disrupt this one from running. So then I can put now it's time to decide, what am I going to make next? Am I making emeralds, uranium, ender ore, or osmium? I think we're going to do uranium in this one, and we'll do osmium in the other. Because we need the uranium for these reactors that we have to do next. So this is going to go in the center, and then I'm having a little trouble maneuvering here. We'll come in from the top. Okay, and then to use a wrench on this one. And then we're going to put a dimensional ore extractor here. That won't work. One, two, three, four, five. And then 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. Am I too short? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. I can't see with the floor here. Hang on. I'm short. Hang on. I didn't think this was right because the glass was even at the top, and I'm like, that didn't feel right. Okay, so hang on, I need to right click. Get no. bottom row is empty. Then you have glass, glass, glass. Then you have glass, glass, glass. Then you have glass, glass, glass. Then you have glass, oops. Glass, glass, glass. Then I have to be one taller than the glass. So then this one is where it comes across. Like that. Okay. So now on this one, I do this. And I put the dimensional R extractor here. It says it's idle. So now I have to get power up to it. So we're going to power can come at the bottom. Running! Welcome back, JC. Running! We've got uranium ore! Which means this one here can wall share twice. Once on the side and once on the floor. And yes, that looks ridiculous with the power going that way. I know, but... okay. That's very good to know. District, you could have saved a ton. Now, the downside of this, like Calic said, you can't use the block placer. You have to build these manually. I do have some more torches, so I'm gonna plop some of these over here to help a little bit with lighting. Okay, So now this one, this will be significantly easier because I have the other corners. To work off of. Okay. So we decided we were doing osmium next. And I need to make more quartz glass to finish this one. Come on. It works in my handheld, but it doesn't work in the AE2 system. It's really weird. 9. Oh, I don't have enough yet. Okay, wait. I gotta make a little bit more. It's fine. We've got plenty more Certus. Oh, I'm so excited. Store those in a barrel for now. And we can run the processing line for our uranium ore right here down the line. There, that should be enough. This one is going to be the osmium, and we're going to, oopsie. Oh, no, wait. I made one. I made one. We put it in there. I need to make one to go in here. So it'd be... Okay. Grab that. Yes. Okay. Upsy daisy. No, not rotate the barrel. Okay, put that in there, put that in there. Oh, I have so many things. Okay, so we need to make another dimensional ore extractor. Which means we need to make all the things. Like, all the things. Okay, 6 of those. 2 more of those. Oh, goodness. Okay, hang on. I need 2 ultimate control circuits, so that's going to be... advanced, 2 advanced, 2 reinforced. Now, eventually I will plug this in to this and be able to tell it, do that for me. I just have to remember how to do that. It's been a while. Like, a while. Okay, so I've got those, and now I need more teleportation cores. I'm running out of room to craft things. I need to stash some things. Let's stash that. That. I think we're done with the axes for now. And I think we're done with that. I can put the glass in here for now. That should give me a smidge of work space. A smidge. We got an ad break coming up in 10 seconds. Be right back. Put that away. That's going in there to give me more nuggets. 1, 2. Yes, if you're tired of ads, now would be a good time to use your Prime sub. Okay, we've got teleportation cores, elite. And the atomic alloys I just used up. Darg. And we're running out of refined obsidian. No. Gonna be time to make a whole stack of that. Those. Do. Okay. Dimensional machine frame. Okay, now I'm gonna need another teleportation core. Which I'm missing one. Oh, I got one. One of those. Back over here to crush it. There's those. Okay, now we just need these. Oh, I'm gonna need 2 more of those. Dang it! Please don't run out. Please don't run out. Please don't run out. I don't want to have to use stream time making refined obsidian. Please, please don't run out. Okay. Here, here, here. 1, 2. 1, 2. And another dimensional ore extractor. Okay. So now I put this in place. It says idle. So now I'm going to get my power cables back up. And I'm going to go running! We are making osmium! Okay, so now we can set the barrel down here. Okay, I think we're gonna do it this way. We're gonna We'll be stockpiling osmium ore and uranium ore. Yay! Now, that is 2 whole lines of these machines that we need to fit together. But all of the manufacturing of the inputs are in place, and we just need to set up the routers to get the inputs in place. And the power line is right here. We can run it under the floor to each of them. And then we'll have those 2 in place. And then going up to the 2nd floor, look how perfect this lines up with the 2nd floor. It's like perfect for doing the next level. So this is on the 3rd floor. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. There's enough room to do another tower. I somehow got lucky enough that there's room for another tower here with where I put the Elite Technium machine. Crazy. Okay, so this is 1st floor. This is 2nd floor. And then we would be looking at 3rd floor if we kept going up. But if we can get a 3rd tower in here, and we can definitely get another 1 on top of these. So that's 1, 2, then 3, 4, 5. I can get 5 more in this same structure. That's so awesome. So awesome. Now I only have 2 more that I have the ability to make, which is the emerald and the ender. So I'm probably better off making the structure just here, so I can just keep everything on the same floor. Because then otherwise I have all these big cables and stuff dragging up. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so good. We're already on our second stack of uranium ore. Ah, so excited. That's like huge progress. Huge progress today. Oh, so exciting. Okay. Put some of the stuff into storage over here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Lovely. Okay. The other thing we needed on reactor was steel casing, which I could totally do that. Oh. Well, I could if I brought some lead over. Hi. Give me one of these. Woohoo! Steel casing, got that. And then I need a graphite bar, which is again made inside an arc furnace, where I'm either taking charcoal, coal, or coal coke and cooking it in the arc furnace. Well, I don't have charcoal. I have tiny coals, which I have an abundance of those. So yours is kind of loud. Put these in here. Okay. I'm guessing I'm going to need a lot of these graphite. Just a guess. Just a guess. Okay. And then these lead to making basic reactor casings, which are 4 of the graphite bars with a steel casing. And that only makes me 2. Really? All of 2? Oh, that's a lot of steel and lead and coal. Oh, goody. My book on extreme reactors. y'all remember how much fun we had with this on All the Mods 9 on the roof of our mansion? We're back. You have an early shift, so you're going to go to Lurkdom. Sounds great. And here is AV Navy's self-care reminder. Everybody, be sure you are taking the best care of yourself possible, because if you don't take care of you, who will? So remember to get your meds, wash your glasses, save your games regularly, stay hydrated, do all of those very important things every day that you need to be doing. And we do appreciate AV Navy doing such a good job of being a mama bear to all of us. You have a great night, dear. Okay, so then we need a reactor controller basic, which, oh, you are not a cheap date. Hmm. You even need redstone comparators. Okay. Did I save some of that uranium dust? Thought I made the one into an ingot, which I then recrushed. But I thought I had some leftover dust. I thought I did. Hmm. Oh no, because I ended up with exactly the right amount I needed. Okay, there should be more aluminum dust ready for processing that I can make more osmium with. I don't think I had. No. I can make more. It's going to take me a bit to get the processing up and running for the dimensional ores. And I do have these. Yeah, we can do that. just do 3 batches. And then come cook. Oh, 159 levels. Sitting pretty on levels. That'll at least give us a little bit of uranium ingot to work with for crafting purposes. So we can at least get some of these components for a reactor going. Still have a good amount of steel. It's gonna go really fast as much as this uses, though. Yikes. I need 2 more of those. And this is the basic we're trying to make. I need a redstone comparator, which we need nether quartz for, and I had... Didn't I have... Oh, no. I have the nether quartz back at the Woodland Mansion. Definitely consolidating some inventories. Priority. I don't even know how big of drives I can make right now. Like, can I go as high as a 256? That seems ambitious. What did I need to do with the... How do I not have stone? I use all the stone? That'd be crazy. Oh, I need 2 more of these, okay. There's redstone comparator. Put these stone away. Alright, now I need this, which is the steel gears and the elite nuggets. Alright. Run over here. Those in there. Come over here to get one of you to make into nuggets. Come on. Steel gears. Oh. Did I have more? Oh, yeah. Did I Did I have some more aluminum dust? Oh, just a bit. But that'll be the last batch I have to make of osmium the old-fashioned way, and I'll be able to take that infrastructure out. That'll be nice. That'll be super nice. Okay. So now we can make that. And then gives us a controller. Then we need... I wonder if I can get by with making a big reactor, or if I need to make a mama reactor or a papa reactor. How big of a reactor am I going to need? Let's go get these processing first. Just so we have a stockpile of osmium, because I'm going to want to get started on some disk drives so I can start storing all of our stuff. So let's put this in here. Alright. Let that start processing. And that, oops, wrong one. That goes in here. Okay, boom, boom. Okay, so then reactor, fuel rod basic. There's one of those. That. And then we have a control rod. Grab. Oh, we're gonna need 4 more of those. Ooh, jeez. That's glass again. Man, it feels like I just restocked glass. Okay, there's that. And make a piston. Control rod. Gives me that. Control rods go on top of the fuel rods. Okay. Then solid access port allows you to remove and extract fuels and used fuels. Okay, solid access port. Solid access port. Basic. Surprise, surprise, we need 4 more of these again. Here. Need a hopper. I need a piston. chest. Solid access port. Okay. Active forge energy power tap. Removing the power. Okay, so a reactor is going to consume the uranium ingots that we produce, and it's going to make cyanide, and it's going to generate power for us. So our current power structure, our biogenerators, is currently plenty of power. But once we add all of these additional processing lines, we might find ourselves in need of additional power. So we'll be able to add this power input to our entangloporter network. Although I think it stops running if it doesn't have a place to put the energy, now that I think about it. You might need to have an energy garbage can to burn off the excess energy so that it continues to burn and produce the cyanide. For those blocks of redstone. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I always get these mixed up. It's active forge energy power tap. Active forge energy power tap. This one. Got it. That one. Oh, look, a simple reactor placer. Yes, please. A simple reactor placer. That would be lovely. Alright, so now does this tell us in the controller the basic reactor can only be a max size of 3 by 3 by 3. Can use uranium or plutonium to produce power, can be cooled with blocks in the air gaps in the structure to make it more efficient. Requires a reactor controller, reactor solid access port, and reactor active forge energy placed in place of glass in the structure below. The basic reactor can only be a max size of 3 by 3 by 3, and you're showing one that is a 5 by 5 by 5. Oh, the inner part is 3 by 3 by 3. I got it. Running the reactor with uranium produces cyanide. With plutonium produces magentite. Then we get to the fluidizer. And we definitely can't do that yet because we don't have a source of bones. I take that back. I think Grinch has been getting me bones with fishing. Okay. But I can't set this up until I have the uranium production in place to be utilizing the uranium. So let's take this stuff. Now the uranium is going to be coming out over here. So maybe uranium's going to be coming out over here. Maybe I start with the cyanite here, and then I can move over this direction with the additional one. It doesn't really matter because I can use the routers to go wherever I want. This is a good point. Let's go here. That seems like a good idea. Just go here and put this, and this with the placer. Shows me the conversions. Oh, I don't even know about that one. Okay. Let's look at disk drives. As JC brought me over diamonds, so those must be something I need for disk drives. ME drives, drive upgrade, and extended drives. Okay, oops. Stop. Here. Okay. The drive is the device you plug your storage cells into in order to use them for network storage. It has 10 slots in which to accept a cell. If for some reason you want to, you can push and pull the cells from its inventory with any item logistics like hoppers or AE2 buses. It can be rotated with a Certus quartz wrench. Priority can be set by clicking the wrench in the top right of the GUI. Items entering the network will start at the highest priority storage as their first destination. In the case of two storages or cells have the same priority, if one already contains the item, they will prefer that storage over any other. Any partitioned cells will be treated as already containing the item when in the same priority group as other storages. Items being removed from storage will be removed from the storage with the lowest priority. This priority system means as items are inserted and removed from the network storage, higher priority storage will be filled and lower priority storages will be emptied. Okay, I should have stuff. There's that stuff, there's that stuff. Oh no, it's engineering processor, wrong one. Okay, so I have a drive. Okay, so here we have a drive, hold cells, we're lovely. Okay, drive upgrade. These upgrades allow you to replace normal ME devices with their extended version without breaking them. Okay, what does an extended drive do? Oh, extended drive, ME drive with 20 cells. Okay, I don't suppose I can make that yet. Oh no, it's a crystal assembler and I do not have the crystal assembler yet. Okay, so I have a drive. Or, yes, I have a drive. Now, what do I put in the drive? I put cells. Those are not cells. These are cells. Yeah, no. I want item storage cell can only hold 63 types of items. Ugh, see, this is where these things get so messy. Now, if I remember correctly, the 256 is made up of the 64s, etc., 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 etc. It'd be easier to make the drives if I had the crafting thing set up. Which I don't remember how to do. The items, okay, so item cell. Do I want the 64K or do I want the 256K? Not portable item. This one. A 64K is good. Okay, so I'm gonna do that so I can save what I'm looking up for. Not the portable. No, this one. Quartz glass I can do. Because I need to make the 1s and then the 4s. Yeah, I need to work my way up to that. So I need to get a pattern encoder to add to my system. And then I need to write patterns and put them in a crafting something or other. crafting storage. Ah. Yes, it's these things. Oh, good grief. Yeah, this is probably more than I need to tackle at 10 o'clock at night. Gonna need a pattern encoding terminal. I'm gonna need molecular assemblers. Then ME pattern providers next to I need crafting storages and crafting co-processing units. What? Pattern provider is all that's needed for automating. So it's just the pattern provider. So these, the molecular assemblers and the pattern provider. So blocks of those are what I need for the crafting. Okay. Wonder if I can set those up there. a long way to stretch a cable. Okay, so these are going to be ME molecular. That's not it. Molecular assembler. Add that. Then I need pattern provider. I need that. Then I need crafting storage. Give me a little one to start. Crafting processing unit. There. Okay, and then we need I know I had terminals. Need those. Pattern encoding. Pattern encoding. Engineering. Logic. Hang on, I can get wood. I know exactly where I can go to get wood. Crafting terminal. Pattern encoding terminal. What do blank patterns look like? I don't even know. This one. Oh, they are expensive. regular Certus and got that, got that. The first pattern you make is always how to make patterns. I have now crafted my first pattern. I have nowhere to put it, but I have crafted a pattern. That seems like an appropriate place to end tonight's stream. We made so much progress tonight. First pattern hype! The first pattern is required by law to be a pattern. That is required. Thank you. Thank you very much. We have made a drive, which has nothing in it yet. We've made a pattern encoding terminal. We have made patterns. We have made a pattern for patterns. We have scienced out how to combine the dimensional ore extractors into towers and expanded with a little rearranging. And now, in addition to our gold processing, we have uranium and we have osmium. So these are accumulating into these two barrels here. So our next projects will be to add 2 more processing lines of all of these machines down here so that we can process both of these. And this uranium needs to get sucked over to here into our first reactor. Extreme reactors will consume the uranium and give us cyanide. And ain't nobody got time for mushrooms. So, thanks to Calix's help telling us, we found out that you can stack them and wall share them side by side and up and down, but you have to manually build them, not use the placer tool. So we had a little bit of a hiccup, but we got them hooked up and running, which is awesome. And we have enough room over here for another tower, which can go up 2 more. And there is room up top here for another set. So that means there's room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more in this space. And we could keep going even taller. So that is awesome. And today we also got our dimensional emerald ore and our dimensional ender ore. So we just need to get the machines built for them and get them in place so that they start accumulating our ore, and then get more machines set up for them. So very, very exciting. Lots of progress there tonight. Now I need to decide what has a higher priority, getting the ore production going or getting the storage situation straightened out. Which, if it's the storage, I need to get some basic auto crafting worked out. Yeah, because trying to do the crafting when I have my inventory in multiple different places is really not working for me. Yeah. So it might be worth the time to consolidate all of our storage in one place. So it might be moving some of it to bulk storage, adding some more things to the bulk storage, and then, yeah. Well, like I said, I've got the drawers set up for the really big, big quantities of items that I have. So I've got blocks of materials. I mean, I've got 229,000 nickel rods. I've got 190,000 copper rods. I have 221,000 redstone dust. Digitally connected, yeah. So it's a matter of figuring out which stuff goes in bulk storage, which stuff goes into a drive, and then figuring out the best way of managing my drives, which is, so like my copper is full. I have to get some more upgrades in my copper because my copper is full. Um, so there's some nuances and things that need to be worked out over there. ONGC brought us 45,000 diamonds. So that was nice. And he got put in timeout. But yeah, that was great. Amazing progress. Love that. So, will we have a stream 3 days in a row? Dunno. We will see. Um, might work on other things. I might be going to a hockey game on Friday. So, I don't know what my plans are for tomorrow, but streams 2 days in a row. That was awesome. Lots of progress today. Very awesome. I'm very happy with that. And thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you enjoyed our time here in Techopolis 3. And yeah, I'm really, really pleased with the progress tonight. And I'm glad our sciencing out the on the ore processing worked out well, and yeah, eager to keep moving forward. So with that, I will bid you all a good night, and we will see you next time. Good night, everybody.